Hello and welcome to another episode of Eat In. Today I'm going to be making omelets. So this will be an omelet for 2 people, so I'm going to need 5 eggs. I know it might seem like a lot, but for 2 people, that's kind of what you need. So I'll go ahead and crack those in. Anyway, with the 5 eggs, just mix them up. You could use a whisk. That's always an option with eggs. I am a fan of forks though. Why? I don't know. Then what else you're going to need to do is start preparing the ingredients you want in the omelet. So first I'll put a dollop of, in this case, Smart Balance. You can use butter, margarine, whatever, a little oil if you want. So you set that on kind of low to get the butter to start melting, and then things that need to go in the pan that you want to saute. You really want to saute garlic, onion, and mushroom, especially the mushroom. It just tastes a lot better after it's been sauteed. So I'll start chopping up the garlic. Next I will do onion. Again, all these ingredients you can do to taste. You can put in pretty much anything you want in an omelet. Just stuff you like and how much you like it. Usually the bad habit I have is putting way too much of these yummy ingredients into the omelet, so it's kind of like not quite completely stuck together. So you can overdo it, but if you just like egg coated, vegetables, that's good too. And then the mushroom. You can get other kinds of mushrooms. This is just, I'm not sure what it's called. It's like the ordinary
button mushroom.
Button mushroom, okay. And the mushroom. Butter starting to melt. So sort of mix things around a bit so it gets everything gets a little bit of butter so it can saute properly. So while that is sauteing, turn the heat a little more, I will also cut up some tomato. Again, like I said, you can put pretty much anything you want into your omelet. Alright, so I sauteed this for a while. As you can see, the onions are a little translucent and the mushrooms have squished up a bit. So let that heat up a little bit. Go ahead and put the eggs in. Now the other thing you're going to want, or at least I'm going to want, is cheese. That burner's hot. Ouch. So again, you can use any kind of cheese you want. You can use as much cheese as you want. This is Colby. If you want a stronger tasting cheese, you could use like cheddar. There's also Swiss is really good. It's just pretty much whatever you want to taste. So my eggs are starting to cook a little. I like to let them get started first before I put the ingredients in. That way there'll be a thin layer of just egg, which I find makes it easier to sort of flip the egg, the big omelet. I can start to see a little bit of white forming on the bottom of the eggs are. So I'm going to start adding my mixture of ingredients. Now you have to be a little careful because the onion and mushroom and stuff might still be a little hot, so you might not want to use your hands directly. You might just want to scatter it out with a spoon maybe. And then with the cheese, you just spread it out however you want. Like I said, shredded would probably be easier to make a more even spread, but I don't think it really matters with this. Alright, so now I also like to add a little salt and a little pepper. Another option instead of salt is you could put like Parmesan cheese on it, because that is usually already a little salty. Oh, look at that, my omelet is coming along fine. You can see how it's got sort of this white of the egg. It's sort of turned whitey even though there's still some orange on it. So that's definitely a sign it's time to, nope, don't want all the cheese to slide off. Flip the, fold the onion, fold the omelet. And once I can get my spatula under it, then whoop, you just fold it, and then, well, I'm not going to show you, but sometimes you have to do a little doctoring, a little chunk might fall off or whatever. stuff will ooze out a little bit, but that's all fine. Then I usually cook it a little bit after I folded it on this side, and then flip it and cook it on the other side. That's just to make sure that all of the egg all the way through has been cooked. Because once it's folded, the heat will get trapped in the middle, and that'll heat up that part of egg there. And again, the cheese is going to produce some oils, and some of the fluid from sauteing the vegetables will be there. So if you think, ooh, there's still some fluid in it, don't worry about that. That's just water and oil. It's fine. So after I'm confident that one side's cooked for a little bit, I flip it over. Whew, that's a lot of work. These omelets are heavy. Yes, this is coming along fine. You know, you want it a nice light brown color. Cook it a little while on both sides after you folded it. And then it's pretty much done. Isn't that just a lovely omelet? Thank you for watching this episode of Eat In, and we hope to see you again next time.